Hi everybody, this is John Krause coming to you straight from the heart. Today we get to come and see what our food pantry ministry is all about. And we have with us Kevin Guerrero. Hi Kevin, how are you?
Good, John. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It looks so busy here. You guys have so much to do twice a week, is that right?
Twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, yeah.
So, everybody probably knows that we have a food pantry, but they don't know maybe the mission of the food pantry and kind of the behind the scenes. So what is the mission of the Sacred Heart Food Pantry?
I would say that it is to alleviate food insecurity. I don't know, we don't have a formal mission statement.
Yeah.
People need food and we give it to them.
So how often do you provide food to the public?
Yeah, so we started, I guess, 5 years ago, and we had 2 volunteers on shift. I think we had a total of 12 volunteers at that time.
Okay.
And we might have gotten a dozen people that would visit us. And that number as of last year, I think we had 40 volunteers.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
we were getting 100 people
Whoa.
per day that we were open on Mondays and Thursdays visit us.
Wow.
And that number, both those numbers have doubled. So we have almost 80 volunteers now, which is thankful that we do, because
Sure.
like just last week we're getting about over 200 visitors.
So even though you have more volunteers, the need is so much more
Yeah.
as well, right?
Exactly.
Wow, that's
That's great.
incredible. So what have you seen recently in the last month, here in the end of October, beginning of November?
I would say a huge increase. We probably went from about 140 people that were visiting us at the beginning of October to over 200. So, and a lot of new people too.
I'm sure a number of people know who you are, Kate, but not everybody at Sacred Heart does. So if you would, introduce yourself.
I'm Kate Giglio, and I joined the Parish about 5 years ago, and at the same time I signed on for the food pantry.
Kevin mentioned that you're seeing increased numbers over the last month and a half. You've gone from about 140, 150 people to over 200.
Our average for the first 3 quarters of 2025 was about 106 each time we opened, okay, for the first 3 quarters. But for the past month, we are seeing close to 200 each time we open, in excess of 200 the other day.
We get a King Supers delivery every Monday and Thursday, so
Great.
that is something that is fully funded by earmark donations from parishioners. So that's awesome. And so we have a couple volunteers that are in the back that are putting away food on the shelves,
Right.
and then they'll start making bags for our visitors.
Edith,
Hey, Chris.
hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, why do you volunteer for the food pantry?
I just think it's a way to fulfill what Jesus told us to take care of our neighbors. So, we're supposed to love them, and this is a way to do it.
Mike, time to turn around. Why do you volunteer for the food pantry?
I just see these people all over town and just feel like we need to help them. So, especially this time of year. So, we do it to help God's children.
Well, thank you for giving back.
You bet.
We're coming off of the government shutdown. SNAP benefits are being restored. But what have you seen over the last month and a half in terms of the demand, and then what you anticipate are going to be continuing needs for the food pantry?
Yeah, I'm sort of concerned that we're not going to see a return to our previous volume. I think it's going to stay heavy. And, we've had, businesses with layoffs recently. We have people who are moving into town and still trying to get on their feet. And we're seeing people coming from out of the neighborhood.
And so what can the parish do to help support the food pantry? Because, as you said, you don't anticipate that those numbers are going to go down.
I don't. The parish is amazing. So if people just continue to keep us in their hearts. And, remember when they go to the grocery store to pick up a little extra to donate to the food pantry, or use those dollars to give us so that I can buy directly what I see on the shelves I need. That would be wonderful.
While the government shutdown has ended, people in our community are still struggling. Federal workers went without paychecks for more than a month. People who received SNAP benefits went without benefits for weeks. We have an opportunity to help. Please donate to the food pantry if you can. Scan the QR code that you see on the screen and make a donation online. Drop a check in the collection basket during Sunday Mass, or mail a check to the parish at the parish office. Please make sure to note food pantry in the memo line on your donation. Thank you for anything you can do to help those in the community who our food pantry serves.